Hello, it's Jennifer Jones, Executive District Manager up in Big Bear in the Holguin Region, Scott Nation. Excuse me. So this is my first Power Tools training every Friday, 9:30 at this point. And I can't hear the participants right now. There's something going on with my audio, but I know you guys can hear me. And so I just wanted to make this a really quick training. I don't even really want to do a whole half hour. I just want to give you some really quick tidbits and different things that you guys can really dial in on that are very important. I'm calling this power tools because these are very key points in our industry and in Arbonne, and they're trained on in Scott Nation, Holguin Region, and of course my Road to Nation, which on Facebook is Jennifer V. Jones Road to Nation. Anybody is welcome to join that. I've learned from a lot of other consultants who are not necessarily my uplines, and it's been good for me, and you should really explore those options too. Of course, our nation has a certain system for success to follow. But what I wanted to train about today was what we call our $2,500 blocks and what that means and why. So the $2,500 block is the QV that you're shooting for every month, and that is in between your preferred clients, your consultants that are in your central district who have not promoted out to their own districts yet. So anybody who's not a district manager is in your central district, and you want to make sure that you are accumulating $2,500, at least one $2,500 block in your central district each month. And that doesn't matter. When you're an executive national vice president, your central district will likely be many more than just one of those $2,500 blocks. Really, we want to shoot for two, because then at the level of district manager, you're getting your $200 district manager bonus when you have two $2,500 blocks, which is $5,000 in qualifying volume, which we call QV, and 5 new preferred clients or consultant signups who place orders of a minimum of $150 in their start month, which is not much. You want to really get people into qualification for district manager in their first month or second month with the business, because they need to see that the system works. And so you teach the $2,500 blocks from the very, very beginning. And I was looking for a graphic and did not find that. I will, and maybe it's on Nancy's Facebook page. I know I have it in print, but I couldn't find it on my computer or on the source. But if you imagine what's called me and 3, when you're doing your $2,500 block and 3 other business builders, what we call BBs or business builders, are doing their $2,500 blocks, that is going to propel you into area manager. Okay, so Arbonne promotions operate on 4s when you quadruple. So you and 3 people. Now, if you're doing 2 $2,500 blocks, then you're going to be well over that. So 2 $2,500 blocks and 3 other people, you're going to be well into area manager status. And that's, district is really where the money starts, and area is where it starts to become actual, income that's not maybe quite professional level, but certainly is getting up there where you can really start living your life off of that check. The district manager level is going to take off some of the burden if you're struggling financially, or it's going to really help you to have extra cash in your pocket. Area manager is where the real, you start to be able to make choices, of course. Then you quadruple area manager. Area manager, when you have 16 people, me and 16 doing $2,500 blocks, that is a regional vice president. Now, the result of the people on your team doing $2,500 blocks, now those don't all have to be, when other people are doing their $2,500 blocks, those are district managers. So your $2,500 block is everybody that's not a district manager, okay, in your central district. Your $2,500 block, everybody who's not already a district manager. The other $2,500 blocks are going to be people who have either are achieving district manager qualifications, which is 1 to 3 months, or are already district managers. So when you have 3 of those, you're an area manager. When you accumulate on your whole team, including them promoting district managers, when you have 16 people in your central area, you're an area manager or regional vice president when they're doing their $2,500 blocks. So quadrupling. So me and 3 is area, me and 16 is region. And then when you quadruple that region, me and 64, that is a national vice president. Now, it doesn't mean you have 20 or 64 district managers direct to you, although you can do that. It means that on your team, your district managers are duplicating because they are promoting district managers and teaching them to duplicate and promoting district managers. So it's a big snowball, and it just keeps growing and growing, getting deeper and wider and bigger. It can also, not only for your team, everybody on your team who is doing that $2,500 block, that's their clients, preferred clients, and their consultants who are not yet district managers. So think in their central district, everybody wants to be doing 2,500. Teach them to quadruple and quadruple and quadruple. That's how we do it in Arbonne. A district manager, you can become a district manager just all on your own without necessarily promoting out another district manager. But when you start promoting those district managers, that's when you're really going to see growth in your business as well. What was I going to say? There was a point I wanted to point out to you, but I'm sure it will come back to me. So when it comes to 2,500, that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody paid full retail on that. That's the qualifying volume. As you know, we have our ASVPs. So preferred clients are able to purchase those anytime at 40% off. But it still counts for the entire QV in your $2,500 block. And that's important to realize. Even the consultants on your team who are purchasing those ASVPs at 50% off, it still gives the qualifying volume of full retail. So that might help some of you wrap your head around how do you make that happen if you're just starting out. It's really actually quite simple. We can get our district managers or our consultants into district manager qualifications with $2,500. If they're starting in the last couple of weeks of the month, it might just be $1,000, and that is reasonable for someone to enter district manager qualifications with $1,000 in their start month if they're starting in the last couple of weeks or the very last week of the month, especially if they've done a presentation or a launch party. But if you have a full month, $2,500 is quite simple to achieve if you're following our system for success, which I've recorded a video on so you understand how to utilize the system for success in the Scott Nation and how to track your actual activity, because it's all based on activities that produce those that QV and those numbers. So that's really it. It's quite simple, and we don't really need a whole half hour to talk about it. Gosh, there was something else I wanted to say about it, but you know what? It's all good, because the more you plug into trainings, which is part of our system for success and getting started, the more you'll hear this over and over and over and be able to teach your teams about the duplication process and that $2,500 block. So thanks so much for listening in. I love you. Go out and build a $2,500 block and teach your team, and enjoy your process and enjoy your Arbonne journey. Thanks for including me, and I'll talk to you next Friday.